welcome to our varsity broadcast of the Midwest High School Hockey League between the home Dubuque Saints and our visiting Quad City Blues. Varsity action about to get underway. Matt Quinn taking the net for the Quad City Blues. Coach has a few words for the team before they take the ice, and we'll get underway with period number one. Skullroot James Johnson will be our forward three. Eaton and Hurd start off on defense. And puck's dropped and we are underway. Saints work the puck into the blue zone. Good opportunity. Quinn scrambling to get up. Puck's poked all around. James comes in to poke it away, and Eaton's going to curl with it. Gets bumped off of the puck. Saints able to keep it in momentarily. Then James intercepts a pass and sends it the length. It's going to be an icing call. A lot of pressure in front of Quinn there on that series. Blues do a good job of keeping the score at 0. Ferrari, Conrad, Wolford. Those are the forward. Neathouse, Gannon back on D. Ferrari has the puck behind his net. Off the boards to Conrad, who loses the puck. Cross-ice pass attempt for Wolford, intercepted by the Saints. And Saints take advantage of that, push the puck in and score. Those cross-ice passes in front of your goalie, always dangerous. Saints took advantage of that opportunity that they had to take the 1-0 early lead. Doherty taking this face-off. Cutcomp on his left, Beckwith on his right. Perez and DeYoung back on defense. DeYoung bounces it nicely off the boards onto the stick of DeYoung, who hits Cutcomp to Beckwith. Beckwith able to lift the stick. Puck still floating there. Now we're going to get a tripping call. Well, it's a knee-to-knee contact. It's going to be called on Cam Doherty. Saints pick up the puck and enter the blue zone. They set up shop here. And the skate of Eaton deflects that puck wide. And puck's out of play for a whistle. James taking this face-off. Saints win it back to their defense. King on the point, over to Becken, back to King. King takes a shot. It's high. It hits DeYoung. He turned around looking to try to find the puck. Now the Blues James gets it out of the zone. It comes back in off sides. And Blues errant pass coughs it up, and the Saints right back into the attacking zone. That's Lucas for the Saints. Drops it back to Becken. Becken goes behind the net for the Saints. Circles around everyone and mishandles the puck, comes out of the zone, so they'll have to tag up. James Skolrud are the forwards. Eaton DeYoung, the defense on this penalty kill unit. Saints shot on Quinn into his chest. Rebound is he covers for a whistle. 29 seconds remain on the Doherty penalty. Ferrari in for the faceoff. He's got Wolford out there with him, and Nienhuis and Hurd. Ferrari tried to bounce it off the boards and out, but the body of the defenseman kept it in, and now they set up their power play, working the perimeter. Blues staying disciplined to keep everybody wide, and it's about 5 seconds remain on this penalty kill. Shot saved by Quinn. Puck is loose, but the referee blows the whistle, and now we're going to have a face-off, and teams are at even strength. Conrad joins Ferrari and Wolford out on the line. Puck comes to the slot, and Nienhuis chips it away, and Saints regain possession. Now have it behind Quinn. Nienhuis working back there with Ferrari and working up these boards to Wolford. Saints get to center ice and dump it to the cross corner. They're going to change up their lines. Blues try a stretch pass for Conrad. He didn't get much on it, and pass was intercepted. Luckily, offsides is the call. Doherty working the puck there, able to play the body, but Saints are just going to ice the puck. We'll get a face-off down in front of Braden Hathaway. He's in net for the Saints. Saints have a 1-0 lead over the Quad City Blues. They have 7 shots. We don't have one tallied up yet, but now would be a great opportunity to not only get a shot, but to tie the game. It's like a premonition, right? Not to be. Doherty pushed it forward. There's a pass to Eaton at the point, but he's stripped of the puck. Gannon chips it to center ice. Now Saints are looking to recollect the puck and enter the zone, which they send it in deep and send their players after. Eaton bumps his guy into the boards, and puck not quite out of the zone. Beckwith tried to tie up his man. Oh, good play by Doherty to give that puck to Gannon. He didn't have anyone to pass it to, so he just bounces it off the boards, and Saints pick it up and look to break right back in. Errant pass goes the length, and so we'll get another face-off down here in front of Hathaway. 11:46 remain in the first period. Quinn, Newton, Amorine, the forwards. Hurd, Perez, the defense. Saints send the puck cross ice. Hurd pushes his guy wide. They center it, but in the feet, and they couldn't get a shot off. Quinn working these near boards with Newton. Unable to work the puck. Perez gets it out of the zone, then he takes a hit, but got the puck out. Now the Saints send it in wide of brother Matt Quinn. Saints work behind the net, give to the D. King goes wide, then they go back door. Saints passing around us, and now a good job by Amorine to force the D to go out of the zone. Then he ties up his player. Puck goes in deep. James giving chase. Can't get to the puck. Saints send it all the way down. There's going to be an icing. Face off behind the net of Hathaway. James putting pressure on there, but the Saints curl away and look to set up their breakout. Skullroot and James putting the pressure on, but now the Saints find an open man and skate cleanly through center ice and into the blue zone. Drop pass, a give and go, and a centering attempt. Had a man wide open in the slot. Just missed on that pass. Skullroot tried to get it over to Johnson, but not this time. Ferrari, Wolford, Conrad, the new three stepping on. Hurd and Eaton on defense. Saints win it back to their defenseman King. He couldn't get a shot off. Blues did a good job of getting a stick in the way of his shot. And Saints go all the way back into their end to break out. Eaton picks up the pass. Tried to get it in deep, but that didn't happen. Now Conrad sends it over to Ferrari. Conrad pokes it in, but now here's a opportunity for the Saints going backdoor, and there's a goal. They did a good job of stretching us out, and the streaking man got behind our defense. The pass made it onto his stick, and then the puck into the back of the net. 2-0 our score, 9:47 remain in the first. Saints have 8 shots. We yet have tallied our first. Blues win this face-off, go D to D. Eaton now back over to Nienhaus. Nienhaus gives it to Johnson, and James working there. But Saints collect and enter the zone, get a shot wide of the net. Shot hits the shin pad. Now Johnson's going to pick it up. He's got James in front of him. That's who he feeds it to. Johnson's going to get it. His shot goes wide. Eaton's going to try to hold it in, but it gets out of the zone, and they send it right back in, and we have to tag up. Saints deflect a pass up into the stands, and we've got a whistle. 9:01 remain in the first. Doherty, Cutcomb, Beckwith are forwards. DeYoung and Hurd on defense. They wave off icing. It goes to Quinn, and instead of having a face-off in our offensive zone, we get one in our defensive zone. Blues win it to these near boards. That's Hurd getting tied up. He just works it up these boards. Cutcomp and Doherty trying to help it out. Now Hurd has to skate across ice. Bounces it off the board. It's on the stick of Cutcomp. He's got pressure from behind and he can't maintain possession. But the Blues send it in a little bit deeper, and Beckwith is going to get to this puck. Sends it down. Tried to feed Cutcomp behind. Saints come away with it and enter the zone. Puck rolls off of his stick, and Blues giving chase. DeYoung went down, but he was able to poke at the puck. Now DeYoung has it, tries to feed Walford. The puck was in the air. It was kind of about knee high, and so he couldn't quite play it, and it's an icing call. Backdoor pass, shot, and save by Quinn. High slot shot. Oh, there's a penalty coming. It was Nienhaus that got pulled down from behind. Now Wolford has it on his stick. He enters the zone. Quinn comes to the bench. We are going to bring an extra attacker out. But a cross check has been called, and the Blues go to a power play. James, Johnson, and Skolrud are forwards. Eaton and Wolford, the D. Skolrud taking the face-off. Unable to pull it back. The Saints can't get it out. Eaton does a good job of holding the blue line. Now Johnson's going to try to set up this power play unit. Gives it to Eaton at the point. Can't get around many players. Now it comes back to Eaton. He's going to send it deep. Saints look to clear, and it gets by Wolford and all the way down. Eaton's going to go behind his net. Blues will turn and look to make their breakout. Puck given away right in the slot, and Saints take advantage of another miss. Just a bad pass attempt there. It's unfortunate. Quinn couldn't do much about that. It was just right in front of him and didn't have much time to react. Saints up 3-0, 6:51 remain in the first period. I can tell you that when you're being swarmed by a team, sometimes you get into a panic mode. Nienhaus has the puck at the point. Can't get it in much further. Saints flip that puck in. Nienhaus has it behind Quinn and looking to go left and right. Then to the boards of Conrad. Goes across to Ferrari. That's a good breakout from the Blues right there. Ferrari brings it across the blue line. Drops it for Cutcomp, but he gets it poked away. Now the Saints try to go in. Conrad's trying to hustle. Tried a centering attempt. It goes to the stick of Ferrari. Ferrari to Skullroot on these near side boards. Saints Nienhaus sends it over to James to Doherty, but it was behind him. It bounces off the board and it's on net, so no icing call. Team's now at even strength. About 5 minutes remain in this first period. Puck sent in deep. James and Hurd working back there. Wolford comes in to help out. Centering attempt and a shot saved by Quinn. Now Skullroot has it, comes out. He's got Wolford to his right. Skullroot takes the shot, gloved by Hathaway. Doherty in to take this face-off for the Blues. Comes back to Gannon. He's able to hold the blue line. Did a good job of getting to that puck before it came out. See if the Blues can do something here. Beckwith shoves it in deep. Doherty tried to center it. Nobody there. Gannon tries to get there. He pokes the puck. Beckwith sends it back to Hurd, who can't quite handle it cleanly. They've got to regroup and try to get to this puck. And now bounces it off the boards to Cutcomp. He sends it over to Beckwith. He gets across the blue line, takes a hit. Now the Saints clear to center. Nienhaus gathers that, curls away from a body and gives it to Eaton, who's now going to take it behind the net. Eaton drops it for someone. It's kind of an odd pass. And now centering attempt, a give and go. Puck just slid across the crease, but not a Saint that could bang that home. Now Saints gather speed across center ice coming in. And a shot and off the post and in. Saints up 4-0, 3:36 remain in the first. James, Skullroot, Wolford are forwards. Nienhaus, Eaton, the defense. Nienhaus puts it off the boards, and Saints gather deep behind their net, drop it. Good pressure from the Blues. Body's getting tied up, and now the puck comes to Nienhaus. He sends it towards the net. It hits a body, and now Wolford able to glove it down. Drops it for James, and play is starting to get a little more physical. This is where you got to make sure kids keep their elbows down when they're laying these hits, so we stay out of the penalty box. James tried to pull it to his forehand and get a shot off. Couldn't handle it. And Eaton got in the way of that pass. Good job by him to hustle back and take away that passing lane. Puck comes to center ice. The Saints' Huseman lifts it up high and into the zone. Nienhaus misplays that puck, and now it's just dropped off, but Nienhaus recovers and pokes it away. Saints maintain possession. Ferrari, Eaton, Nienhaus, Wolford, Johnson. Those are the 5 Blues players on the ice right now. Saints hold the blue and send it around. Good puck protection from the Saints. There's a poke and a strip, and Wolford's going to try to beat the race. He just gets a shot off. Looked like he was at the end of the shift, so he just put it on net, and hopefully the Blues can get some bodies down there. Conrad couldn't keep it in. We're offside, so Blues tag up. Saints have time to regroup and try to break out. Enter the zone, take a, thought it was going to be a shot, but it was a pass across the crease. Ferrari now with the puck on his stick, tries to bounce it off the boards. Now Conrad's able to chip it a little bit deeper. Blues changing up players. Conrad giving chase. Good breakout from the Saints right here. They've got a little bit of speed. Tried to center, that hit the skate of Perez and came out of the zone. Beckwith tried to get it over to Perez, kind of fanned on it, but Doherty sweeps the puck away. Saints able to maintain possession down there below. Doherty comes out of that scrum with the puck and then sends it the length of the ice. It's on Hathaway, and he sticks it to the corner, out of the reach of Cutcomp. Now King comes in and tried to find a player with a soft pass, but doesn't get too far. DeYoung bounces it off the board to Beckwith. He was at the end of the shift, and we're at the end of the first period. Saints tally 4 in the first. They have a 12-2 shot lead and a 4-0 score lead. That's the end of the first period, and that's going to be the end of my broadcasting. I've got an early wake-up call, and that hour drive is going to happen for me right now. So we'll have the broadcast for you. The feed will come. The camera work will be here. I don't know if anybody will be calling the games. You might just have to just watch and enjoy the broadcast. The play-by-play that you provide would probably be better than what I was doing anyway. Have a good night. The game will still be here, and we'll be back in about 15 minutes with period number 2.
Test, test, test. I don't hear it in my head. Am I supposed to? Okay. Okay. I have to. I don't think I can sit. No, I don't think I can. I won't be tall enough. I'll have to stand.
Say something nice to the people.
Hey, people. This is something nice to you. Thanks for listening tonight to the Dubuque Quad City game here in Dubuque. This isn't Goose. I feel like it's dead air. Is it dead air? Or am I muted?
You shouldn't be muted.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll keep talking then.
So the other thing, if you want, you could maybe go down there. The cord might be going there. You feel like that's easier for you.
Ooh, that's okay. 1 second. No, I think this is okay. I just will have to stand and lean forward.
You want to mute your mic just in case you say something funny?
All right, welcome back to the Mystique Ice Arena in Dubuque, Iowa for the second period of the Blues versus Saints. So the Saints now, right? Saints varsity game. It is late on a Wednesday night, so I don't normally do this, and I am normally in bed by now, so I have no no promises of any good commentating, but I'll do my best. Special shout out to Nikki DeYoung. She's the near dot to my far dot. Love you, Nikki. Boys are getting last minute instruction from Coach Dylan Fournier. He's pointing at things, telling them, I think he said, take the puck from that end and take it to the other end and put it in the net. I believe that's the direction. So the keys to the second period for the Blues are to get more shots on goal, put some shots on the net, and see if we can get some to go in. In the meantime, we want to keep it out of our net, of course. Always a good key to the game. Not sure what we're waiting for here. I guess we're adjusting the net down on the blue side. So it looks like we're ready to go. We've got Grant Skullrood, Charlie Eaton, Jack James, Jace Johnson, and Patrick Hurd is our other defenseman on the ice to start this second period, 17 minutes. And Matt Larson drops the puck. Jack James pushes it forward. Dubuque controls it back in their defensive zone. And they send it up to a player there right by the blue line. Dubuque gets it in the zone, but the Blues control it now. They're moving the puck. Just a little bit out of reach there, and looks like the Saints have it. They've got possible 2-on-1. Oh, and we had a Blues player run into Evan Listic. It looks like he's doing okay. He's back up. The net's off, so we'll take a minute here to reset that. And we'll have a face-off in the blue zone. Still the same players on the ice for the Quad Cities. There are players also for Dubuque, but this is hard enough with just the Blues players naming those. Grant takes the face-off, and it's bouncing around by the boards. Grant sends it, but it's stopped at the point by Dubuque. Back around behind the net. We've got Jace Johnson. He's fighting for it. I'm sorry, that's Charlie Eaton fighting for it there. Sends it up to Jace Johnson. Jace moves it across the blue line, dumps it into the zone. And we're hustling for the puck. Good hit there behind the net. Looks like the Saints have the control, but the Blues are battling for it. Jack James there fighting for it. Grant Skullrood. The Saints have control. And they move it out of the zone and dump it. Looks like that one will not be icing, so the Blues gather it up to Dylan Cutcomp. Blue Beckwith charging in. Hits off of Dylan's skate, and the Saints put it back into the zone, the blue zone. So we have Blue Beckwith is on the ice now, Camden Doherty. And Johnny Niehaus has come in for Patrick Hurd. Puck loose in front of the net. Evan stops it. Bounces out front, and then Charlie Eaton there battling it in the corner. It looks like the Blues are going to get possession here, get it out of the zone. Turns over to the Saints, and the Saints back it up into their zone. Bounced off the Saints skate, and looks like Blue Beckwith's got it coming around. Oh, he wrapped it around, but there's no one there. Johnny Niehaus is defending there, and it looks like we're going to have icing going back the other way. So we'll take the puck back into the blue zone for the faceoff. We've got Patrick Gannon and Chase DeYoung. Check that. Looks like Patrick is staying on the ice. So we've got Isaiah Conrad, Dylan Cutcomp, and D'Angelo Ferrari. Not sure. Looks like the Blues have 6 kids. Okay, so Dylan's coming off. JR's J.R. Wofford. Bubbles is on at left wing. Ferrari with the face-off, pushes it forward. J.R. Wofford's got it. He goes to take it in, but it gets poked off his stick. This is in the neutral zone now. Looks like Dubuque's got control. Jace Johnson. Oh, and that one went in. Blues couldn't quite get control of that puck to get it out of the zone, and the Saints capitalized on that. So we do have a score of 5-0 Saints over the Blues. And we're looking to take a face-off again here at center ice. Let's see if we can put it in the zone, maybe get a few shots on goal. Extra special thanks tonight to Kenny Eaton for setting all this broadcasting up for us. The Saints taking it in the zone. Blues clear it out at neutral ice. Saints have control. Take it back into the zone. Sends it across the ice. Chase DeYoung is there battling for it. Goes back out to the other side. And now J.R. Wofford is taking it into our zone. Dubuque pokes it away. Can't quite get it to go anywhere. Isaiah Conrad dumps it back into the corner to D'Angelo Ferrari. Sends it over to net to J.R. J.R.'s got the puck, turns, fires, and the goalie saves it. 2 more shots on goal there, though, so that's a positive for the Quad City Blues. Now we have Chase Newton, Carter America, and Liam Quinn on the ice for our forwards, and there's Patrick Hurd, and I can't quite see is that Charlie over there on the far? Charlie Eaton on the far D. Chase sends it around back behind the net. Captain America grabs it, turns it around, backhands it to the center, and still battling for it, sends it back behind the net. Chase is going in. There's 2 Dubuque players there. Amrine keeps it in the zone. And, oh, nice shot. Just hit the post and bounced up over the top. And the puck comes out of the zone. Blues clear. And they're sent it back in. Down behind the net. Chase Newton there. Battling it out with Liam Quinn. Quinn had a shot, attempt at a shot there, but got stopped up by a Dubuque player. That was sent in from the other side of the red line, but it was on net, so Blues will go ahead and play it. Back in the neutral zone, Dubuque has control. Pressure from Amrine. And comes around behind the net. Evan plays that, sends it out. And Dubuque has it at the top of the circle. Blue looks like he may have lost an edge there for a second. Gets back up, and they're putting pressure on. Dubuque still has control of it. We've got Quad City battling it out. Comes out of the zone. We got Dylan Cutcomp there on the far end. Evan pushes it up around again. Now it's back behind the net. Charlie Eaton skating for it. Dubuque still has control. Charlie gets his stick on it, and it's up to the point. That I think made its way through all the way to Evan, but good save there by him, and Blues have control, taking it up out of the zone. Intercepted by a Saints player there at center ice. And I think we have an offside call. So we'll get some fresh legs out there. It looks like we've got Johnson, Skullroot, James, DeYoung, and Gannon headed on the ice for this next face-off. And we'll get the puck drop. One back to DeYoung. DeYoung takes it, passes it up to Johnson. Johnson gets hit pretty good with the shoulder there, but stays on his feet. And now we've got James with it. A little back and forth there. James takes a shot, rebound. It's sitting there. Chase DeYoung sends it back in. Some good opportunities there. And we've got a penalty. We've got a hook on number 10 for the white team for Dubuque. And that person's name is Owen King. So Blues will have a power play here. Doing a lot better with shots. So we have 6 shots on goal now. We had 2 at the end of the first period. So we have twice as many already here, 5.5 minutes into the game. We've got Isaiah Conrad, Chase Newton, Dylan Kuntkamp, and then D'Angelo Ferrari and John Niehaus sitting in the back. Dubuque wins it, sends it all the way down the ice. Johnny and Chase Evans sends it out of the zone. Dubuque has control again. And the Blues are chasing it. They bring it back in the zone. Chasing it, and it's going all the way down the ice again. Evan Listick is going to send it back around. Up to D'Angelo Ferrari, who passes it over to Johnny Niehaus, sends it to Dylan Kuttkamp. Dylan moves it around to the side of the net. That looked like a trip there, but Dylan did fall down. And Dubuque recovers the puck. And they do get a shot off there. Dubuque moved it around the defense. But Evan makes a save, and now Quad City has control. Johnny Niehaus sends it over to Isaiah Conrad, bounces off his stick. Now D'Angelo's got it again. Sends it to Grant Skullroot sitting in the corner. Oh, Grant just got checked. Sorry, I'm a mom. Those checks hurt my heart. But back to Evan. And then Quad City takes it out of the zone. Grant sends it over to Jack. We got Jack, Jason. That's a goal. That one is nice shot by Jack from the far dot there. And that went, I think, over the between the leg pad and the blocker. I'm not really sure exactly how it went in, but I do know it was in the back of the net, and the Quad City's on the board, 5-1. Blues still trailing, but we have broken through and gotten that goal, so let's see if they can capitalize on that momentum and keep going. Now we've got Alex Perez and Lucas Peters on for defense. Still Jace Johnson, Jack James, and Grant Skullroot on the forward. Charlie Eaton, I'm sorry, that's Charlie Eaton, not Lucas Peters. Charlie sends it around. And Dubuque has it, but the Blues are being really pesky there. Got the puck off the stick, and now it's in the neutral zone. Blues are driving in. Jack takes a shot on net. Goes a little high, a little wide into the corner. Getting some fresh legs out there. We've got Dylan Cutcomb, Cameron Doherty. And they're battling for the puck in the corner. Comes out to Alex Peters. Alex sends it back in. Jace Johnson is battling. It looks like he got a little bit of a stick action there in his chest. But Dubuque takes it in. Alex Peters pushes him to the outside. Puck comes to the middle. And the Blues cleared out. We got Blue Beckwith in there now. And Camden Doherty keeps it in. Chasing it, battling it out in the corner. Dubuque has it behind the net. And Charlie is going there against a Dubuque player and manages to get the puck away and sends it up to the blue line, and it pops out of the zone. Camden with a good hit there. Into the boards. We've got Pat Hurd on there for defense. That hits Evan, and he saves it. Pops out to Charlie Eaton. Charlie moves it to the middle, sends it out of the zone, center ice, and we have a penalty coming up, looks like. High stick. Number 24 for Dubuque will go in the box. Let's see if we can capitalize on that. Was that penalty over when Jack scored, or was that a power play goal? So we'll have to go to Toronto on that one and see if that was a power play goal. I think the penalty had expired, but we'll check that out and update all of you at home. You probably know because you're sitting at home, probably in front of your computer or on your phone. Easy access to the Point Streaks site. We've got the face-off now. Charlie sends it off to the side. Dubuque gets a hold of it, but Charlie gets it back, skates around behind the net, stops, goes back the other way. And Dubuque ends up with it, but Evan takes his stick and he pokes it away. So now we've got J.R. Wofford with the puck in the circle, and he skates it up into the neutral zone and into the offensive zone. Tries for the wraparound, but it won't go in. Sends it back out. Johnny Niehaus keeps it in. Dubuque tries to send it back. And they clear it. It looks like we should have an, oh, no, it's a penalty, so no icing. Evan Listick stops the puck, and Johnny Niehaus picks it up, and we'll try that again. Sends it up to Grant Skullroot. Dubuque gets the puck away, but then JR takes control of it. And there's a shot, but the save by the goalie. And back down the ice, we got a foot race. Johnny Niehaus is there in the corner. He gets the puck, has control. Curls around, and puck is loose. Now J.R. Wofford has the puck again. Tries to send it up, but the Dubuque player gets his stick on it. And The clearing pass was intercepted, and a save and a freeze by Evan. So we'll have a face-off there in the defensive zone for the Blues. We've got Patrick Hurd on the ice along with D'Angelo Ferrari, Isaiah Conrad, Dylan Cutcomp, and Camden Doherty. Blues take control of the puck behind the net. There's Isaiah Conrad. He sends it back around to D'Angelo Ferrari. D'Angelo sends it up to Dylan Cutcomp, who gets a stick on it and sends it into the offensive zone. The red line. Puck is saved in. Isaiah Conrad and D'Angelo Ferrari are working it around. Isaiah loses it a bit but gains it back. Behind the net, comes around the corner. Sees D'Angelo. D'Angelo takes a shot. Oh, and that hit off the, I think, the helmet of the goalie there. So that'll be the end of the power play. Jack James, that was a power play goal. So we did execute on that last, not this most recent power play, but the last one. So we've got Patrick Gannon, Charlie Eaton, Carter America, Liam Quinn, and Chase Newton on the ice. Dubuque has control, takes it up, pushes over the blue line, and doesn't quite make it through. Tries a shot there, but doesn't make it through the Blues players. Chase Young uses his body there. Puck gets away, comes across the net in front of Evan, but the Blues are able to clear it out. America sends it in the zone. Quinn's chasing. We've got Chase Newton, and Dubuque has control of it behind the net, trying to send it around. They do get a shot off, but Evan makes a great save. So we will have another face-off. This time, Nikki at the near dot in the Blues defensive zone. Jack James is taking the face-off. We have Chase DeYoung and Jace Johnson, Johnny Niehaus, and Grant Skullroot to round out the lineup out there. We get it up to the blue line. It does pop out. Dubuque has to clear. Jack James is being pesky there with that puck. Dubuque eventually gets it and gets it back into the zone. Johnny Niehaus sends it up to Jace Johnson. Oh, Jace Johnson just got hit, looked like cross-check, but there's no call there. Dubuque has the puck again into the zone, sends it across the middle. There's no one there. Grant Skullroot picks it up, wraps it all the way around to the near side. Jace Johnson is there and pops over to Jack James. Apparently that didn't come out of the zone. It looked like it did from this side, but Dubuque gets control of it back again in the zone. And it's in the corner. Dubuque player has control of it. Jack sends it to Grant. Grant gets tripped up a little bit there, but maintains possession. Dubuque grabs the puck, though, and gets it back in the zone. Evan had to make, it was a bouncing puck coming in, but Evan hit that down with his stick, I think, and now it's cleared out of the zone. Dubuque has control in the neutral zone. Blues pressuring. Send it out to the red line, and Blues get control back, but in the neutral zone, the Dubuque takes over, sends it across. Back at the blue line. Pat Hurd is out there now. He's got a little bit rolled over, but he's getting up. And we have a penalty. Hooking call on number 9 for Dubuque. So the Blues will once again have a power play. Let's see if we can capitalize on that. Current shots this period have been 6, so 3 times as many as the first period. Blues are showing a little bit of life there. So for the power play, we have Grant Skullroot, Jack James, and Jace Johnson. And in the back, we have J.R. Wofford and Charlie Eaton. Puck's dropped. Comes back to JR. JR takes control, spins it around in front of the net, and skates it out. sends it up to Jace Johnson. Dubuque pokes it off, brings it back into the zone. The Dubuque player did a little fancy move and kind of got around, but then lost control of the puck. Couldn't get his handle on the pass. Another shot by Dubuque with a save by Evan. That one, next one didn't make it all the way through. Jair's got it, and the Blues are going to regroup on this power play. Charlie Eaton's got it behind the net. He brings it out. Sends it up to Jace Johnson. Jace Johnson skates it into the zone. Sends it over to Grant Skullrood. Grant's at the top there. Now he's moved it over to the side. Sends it into the corner. And it just pops out past Charlie Eaton. The Saints get it with a 2-on-1, and that one went in. So the Saints get a shorthanded goal on that one. Blues are going to regroup with the faceoff. They still have 1 minute and 1 second left on the power play. Score is 6-1 in favor of the Saints. And your Quad City Blues are getting ready to take the face off. We've got Camden Doherty at center, Isaiah Conrad at right wing, and Dylan Cutcomp at left wing. We've got D'Angelo Ferrari and Johnny Niehaus playing defense. Niehaus takes it behind the net. And they send it up to Dylan Cutcomp. Dylan Cutcomp feeds it over to D'Angelo Ferrari. D'Angelo takes it in the zone, sends it back to Isaiah, who gets a shot on net and a glove save by the goalie. So if we can keep shooting, I think we can get some to go in here. Still on the power play for 32 seconds. And we're going to stay with the same 5 players out there. Offensive zone face-off. D'Angelo Ferrari gets it off the face-off. Works it across the ice. Sends it back into the corner. Back out to D'Angelo. Up to the point to John Niehaus. John sends it over back to D'Angelo, who sends it into the corner. And we've got Dubuque running down the ice. Right into Evans' glove. Evans sends it out, or drops it. Johnny Niehaus takes it out to neutral zone. Isaiah Conrad brings it into the zone. Goes around the end. This power play is over. We got the puck right in front of the net, but nobody was there. D'Angelo sends it back behind the net. Isaiah Conrad is chasing it. And Dubuque gets control of it, but Liam Quinn there grabs the puck. The puck in the corner. And we've got Dubuque's got the puck now, bringing it through the neutral zone into the offensive zone. Stopped by Chase DeYoung, and then a shot on net stopped by Evan. Am I in the way of your camera?
No, you're doing great.
Okay. I am what they call vertically challenged, so I have to lean in quite a bit to be able to see the far end of the ice. Face off in our zone. Dubuque controls it, moves it around the corner. Back behind the net. Now it's in the far corner there. Dubuque still has control. Liam Quinn is taking it around. Oh, right in front of the net, but they couldn't get a handle on it, so the Blues take it out. We've got Chase Newton. Liam Quinn. We get it in the zone. It's bouncing around. And nice check there by Pat Hurd. Dubuque continues to have the control of the puck. But the Blues have it now. Sends it up to Liam Quinn. Bounces off his skate. Dubuque's moving it around in the defensive zone. Sends it up to center ice. Chase DeYoung has the puck. Sends it back out to Chase Newton. And the Blues push it forward, but Dubuque gets it back in their D zone. Nice little chip there by Chase DeYoung to keep it out of the zone, or push it out of the zone. Dubuque has to regroup. Was a nice little shot at the ref. And Dubuque has a shot. Good save by Evan Listick, and it comes out to the center ice. And that will be the end of the second period. The score after 2 is the Saints 6, Blues 1. And total shots for the game are 22 for Dubuque and 8 for the Blues. We'll see you again. Right? I stop now? Okay. We'll see you again in the third period. All right, thanks for joining us. We are back on the ice for the third period of the Blues versus Saints here at the Mystique Ice Arena in Dubuque, Iowa. Boys are getting their ice legs back, and we're getting ready to start it off again. So we're going to have Evan Listick in net. Getting last minute instructions from Coach Fournier. So without saying their ages, we do have a pretty young coaching staff here. Two great guys. Got to spend a little time with them this weekend on a road trip to Waterloo, so that was nice for the parents to get to meet the coaches and get to know them a little bit. So it looks like on the ice we're going to have Charlie Eaton and Alex Perez, along with Isaiah Conrad, D'Angelo Ferrari, and J.R. Bubbles-Walford. And then there'll be 5 Dubuque guys on the other side, or players, I should say. There we go. There's the 5th one coming. Getting ready to drop the puck. Alex Perez gets it. Dubuque pokes it off a stick, goes wide of the net. Now it's behind the net into the corner. Alex is there with J.R. Wofford battling for it. D'Angelo sends it up, tries to send it up, gets stopped by Dubuque. And now Blues have control of the puck. J.R. Wofford, D'Angelo Ferrari, and Isaiah Conrad are in there. Isaiah keeps it in, but Dubuque grabs it, comes out. Blues clear the zone, and now it's back in the corner. Putting pressure on it behind the net is Isaiah Conrad. Jack James there on the far side. D'Angelo Ferrari on the far side. And Dubuque gets it into the zone. Stopped by Evan. Alex Perez picks it up behind the net. Sends it up to Blue Beckwith. Goes past Blue stick, and Dubuque has it in their defensive zone. Sends it into the Blue zone. Alex Perez is there. Pops it over to Charlie Eaton, and that clears out of the zone. Dubuque gets it again. There's a nice body there by Camden Doherty. I think they changed on me. So we have Camden Doherty, Blue Beckwith, and Dylan Cutcom out there. Still Charlie Eaton and Alex for our D side. Battle behind the net. Send it up to the right in front of the net. Fortunately, that one went wide. It's back behind the net. Charlie Eaton's battling for it. Alex Perez sends it around just beyond Blue Beckwith's stick. Back into the zone. Now Alex Perez has it, moves it up, and is able to clear it up to Blue Beckwith. Lost it at his feet. Back into the zone. Saints now have control driving in. Alex Perez gets that puck, sends it to Grant Skolrud. Grant's cross-ice pass is picked up by Dubuque in the center there. Dubuque has it, they're moving it around, goes behind the net. Bring it over to the corner. Charlie Eaton checks the guy off the puck. Over to the far side. Dubuque still has control of it right in front. Tried to lift it up over Evan's head. Pad went wide. So good save by Evan. And Dubuque still has control. Sends it across the net. And we have a whistle. I don't know what the whistle is for. Did you catch that? What was the whistle for?
I don't know. I just caught everything you said.
Okay. Well, my technical expert here is not sure what the whistle was for. But we'll have a face-off here at the near dot. We've got Grant Skolrud, Jace Johnson, Johnny Niehaus, Patrick Annan, and I think that is Jack James. I'm getting a yes there. Comes out to Jace Johnson, pops it up, but Dubuque controls it. Around behind the net, Johnny Niehaus chases. Jack's behind him, bounces off a foot, it's in the back of the net. Pops out to the front. Dubuque still has it. Grant Skolrud now takes control, skates it up the ice, into the zone. Dubuque gets their stick on it, pops it away. Back out to Johnny Niehaus, and back into our zone. Dubuque has control again. And Dubuque takes it into this. Oh, Patrick's going to get a penalty there for tripping. He knows what he did. So he's going for the puck, but he tied up the kid's skates. He fell down. Blues will be on the penalty kill now for 2 minutes. I think we've got, is that Mike Skullroot over there in the penalty box?
Yeah.
So we got Mike Skullroot providing tips and tricks to our players sitting in the penalty box. Face off by D'Angelo Ferrari. He wins it back into the corner. Patrick Hurd sends it around. Stopped at the point by the Dubuque Saints. Sends it over, passes across the ice. Now it's in the center. Moves it in. Takes a shot. I don't think it actually got there. And we've got stoppage of play. Yep, the net came off. Good call, Kenny. So the linesman works on the net, and we'll have the face-off here, the close side. Dubuque gets control of the puck, sends it over to the point. Now in the center, back to the near side, sends it over far side. Shot there. Back out to the point, moving it around to the near side. And we've got J.R. Wofford pops it out. He's got a one-on-one, and that one went in. That would be what we call a shorthanded goal by your Quad City Blues. J.R. Wofford puts it in the back of the net. We'll see. Kenny, you want to make bets on who they give the assist to? I didn't see who that came up from.
I don't know if there was one on there. Or maybe a Ferrari.
It might have been Ferrari. We'll see here. So we've got Bubbles and Ferrari, and then we've got DeYoung and Hurd in the defensive side. For all of you sending me well wishes and congratulations over text, my phone is dead, so I am not receiving those at the moment. But trust me, once we get in the car, I'll be sure and check into those. Dubuque takes it back into their zone. They're still on the power play. We've got, didn't quite make it through that shot. Charlie Eaton sends it up out of the zone, putting pressure on. And out to Jack James. Jack James dumps it in. Their goalie stops it behind the net. And Dubuque will regroup. Little pressure there from Grant Skullroot. And Jack James puts it back into the zone. Dubuque has it, moving it around. Sends it wide. And that'll be icing. So we'll send it back down into our offensive zone for hopefully the balance of the power play. We have 32 seconds left. So no assist given on that goal. Unassisted goal, shorthanded goal to Jeremiah Wofford. Bubbles. We've now got Johnny Niehaus and Charlie Eaton, Grant Skullroot and Jack James on the ice. Face off on the near side. Jack takes a shot and it bounces. And it goes free, but Grant's able to keep it into the zone. Behind the net, the goalie stops it, sends it around. Dubuque is moving it around in their zone, trying to skate some open ice here. Brings it out across center ice into the zone. And we've got 4 seconds left on the power play. Moving it in across, and Jesus. So we got, goodness. So we got too many men on the ice. Patrick Gannon was coming across. Jace Johnson came out. And the puck came up to the boards here right by the bench. I don't know if it hit Pat or. So we've got 2 more minutes on the penalty kill. Johnny Niehaus and Charlie Eaton still out there. Grant Skullroot and Jack James face off right outside the defensive zone. The Saints have the puck, bringing it around, and Grant Skolrud clears it all the way down the ice. The goalie's going to stop it and pass it back up. And they'll regroup and try again. There is a kid sitting by the blue line, but I think Charlie saw him, and they take the puck around behind the net. Dubuque's moving it around near the blue line. Now to the center. Grant intercepted that pass. And now he's got it moving down the ice. One guy to beat. Sends it over. And now we've got 3-on-4 here. A little bit of an uneven matchup. And Evan's going to freeze it. So we'll have a face-off in the defensive zone. We've got some fresh legs out there, so we've got Patrick Hurd, Isaiah Conrad, Chase DeYoung, and Giangelo Ferrari. Pat Hurd sends it to the point. Dubuque stops it there. Back into the corner. Chase DeYoung sends it around, and Isaiah Conrad is racing for it, battling it. Bounces off Dubuque's stick, but they recover it in the corner, send it back out to the point. Across the ice, back to the center. They like to move it along the blue line there. And they try to center it in front of the net, but can't quite get a handle on it. Blues try and clear it. They don't quite get it out, and then Isaiah Conrad, nice poke there. Now D'Angelo's got a kind of a breakaway. A lot of activity from the Saints player there. And Dubuque takes it in. Charlie has a nice little poke there, pokes it into the corner. We've got 10 seconds left on the power play. And it's going to come down, and I think that's going to do it pretty much for the power play. Jace Johnson comes back out. And the Saints bring it in. Oh! Falls down, no penalty call there. And we're going to have icing, so it's going to come back to the blue zone. So right now we have Dylan Cutcomp, Bluebeck with Patrick Gannon. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll see here in a minute once they start moving around. The far, so with Johnny Niehaus, and the other forward there is Camden Doherty. So Blue takes it in from the center red line, bounces right over Camden's stick, comes off. Johnny Niehaus sends it into the corner, back into the zone. Dubuque has a control of it. Bounces out to the red line again. Oh! Camden Doherty fell, looked like he might have been tripped, but no call there. Chase Newton sends it back in. Blue Beckwith is chasing after it. Chase recovers. Oh! Sorry, that looked like that was right at his head. Chase was falling as he got checked there. But he's up and okay. And still playing the puck. So we got Patrick Hurd chasing it in the corner, along with Carter America. Comes out of the zone. Chase Newton continues to battle for it there. Saints have it back into the zone. Sends it down into the corner. Takes it behind the net. Sends it out to the point. Shot on net. Saved by Evan. Cleared off to the side by Johnny, but stays in the zone. And Carter America tries to clear it down, but the Saints intercept it. Back into the corner. Up at the point. And around again. Dubuque still has the puck. Almost are playing it like a power play here for them. Shot on net. Comes around to the point. Back into the corner. Skates it out. Another save by Evan. And it's going to clear down now. So that will go the length of the ice. Get some fresh legs out there. See what we can do. Current score is 6-2, 7:33 left in the game. We've got Fresh Eggs, Patrick Gannon on D, along with Chase DeYoung, Grant Skullrood, Jace Johnson, and Jack James. That's a lot of J's there, for those of you counting. Saints have it, send it to the middle. I don't think it quite got to Evan. Jack sends it up. Gets stopped at the blue line. Chase DeYoung pushes it back out. Saints have to come out. Gather up again. Grant Skullrood battling for that puck. Pokes it out. And Grant's going to take it in. Back behind the net. Got a change in D. Alex Perez picks the puck up at the red line. In his feet. And got turned around there by the Saints players. Ferrari comes in for James. Down behind our net. Saints tried to get it up to a man in the slot there, but didn't get there. Still have control. Send it over. Blues got their stick in the way. And Evan makes the save there, right into his chest. So good job there, saving that. We're going to get some more fresh legs on there. We got Johnny Niehaus, Bubbles, Isaiah Conrad, Patrick Gannon, and D'Angelo Ferrari taking the ice. Face off on the far side. Johnny gets it, sends it up along the boards. Isaiah bounces it, tries to bounce it over the stick, but doesn't quite go. Patrick Gannon is battling behind the boards. And back out to the point by Dubuque. We can't seem to get that puck to come out of the zone. And now D'Angelo is going to skate it out. He's got Isaiah Conrad. He's got Jeremiah Wofford along with him, and then Isaiah Conrad there on the far side. Dubuque sends it back into their zone, our zone. Behind the net with Johnny Niehaus and D'Angelo Ferrari battling it out. J.R. Wofford. Oh, there's a hit there. Apparently, that seemed like it should have been a penalty. The coach thought so, the fans thought so, but the ref didn't. So we keep playing 5-on-5. Hits shin pads and comes out of the zone. Bouncing puck. Back in the corner. Johnny Niehaus sends it up. They're going to call icing on this one. Bring it back down. Just under 5 minutes left in the third period. We've got Pat Hurd and Chase DeYoung on the ice with Dylan Comp, Camden Doherty, and Blue Beckwith. Couple shots there by Dubuque. Sorry, I was drinking and then had to regain my thought process. Dubuque still has control out at the point. It's loose, and there we've got Camden Doherty's got it. Camden Doherty shoots it. It hits I believe it hit him in the face. Is this a different goalie now? We have a different goalie in, don't we, for Dubuque?
Yeah, we do. Hathaway's on the bench.
So Braden Hathaway comes out, and we've got different goalie in there. I'm not sure. Can't really see a number. Oh, they've got 5 goalies on the roster, so I'm not sure who this is. We'll see if we can give you an update there. Face off in our zone. Jared Wofford takes a shot, goes a little high and wide. Back behind in the corner. Johnny Niehaus there battling for it. Turns around, Jace Johnson's got it, sends it over to Jack James. Jack James sends it in. Goalie makes a save. Back in the corner. Dubuque has control and sends it out of the zone. That should be icing. Nope.
No, we have a penalty.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed that. So we're on the power play. We got a Dubuque player in the box. Bounces over Johnny's stick, but he comes back and recovers. Sends it out to Jack. Loses his skate there for a second, but pops back up. And Jace Johnson is bringing it in. And so we had a slashing call, apparently, on the Dubuque Saints. Apologize for that. J.R. Wofford takes it around the net. Charlie Eaton comes back behind, picks up the puck, sends it up to J.R. J.R. passes it to Jace Johnson. Jace Johnson pushes it towards the wall, into the zone, back in the corner. And J.R. is able to gather that back in, and that is almost a nice play there, but didn't quite make it to the net. Evan leaves it there for Charlie. Charlie takes it back around behind the net. He's being harassed there by Dubuque player. Does clear the zone. Dubuque sends it back into the corner, and we'll try that again. Charlie's got the puck. Moves it around, sends it up to D'Angelo Ferrari. Intercepted by Dubuque, and now we've got Dylan Cutcomp one-on-one. Doesn't quite make it to the net. And the power play is over. We've got Varsity has the puck in the corner, and it looks like we're going to have another penalty, tripping penalty. So it looks like Dylan Cutcop's going to be called for tripping here. A little bit of extracurricular activity on the far side. So we've got the penalty kill with Patrick Hurd, Jack James, Cameron Doherty, and Chase DeYoung. Puck dropped just outside of our offensive zone. Sent over across the ice to Dubuque. Chase DeYoung is harassing him. Puck is running around in front of the net, but clears out. Dubuque now has it, and they clear it down. There's a lot going on there. Sorry, I sometimes get a little bit tongue-tied. I know it's hard to believe that I don't know what to say all the time. Dubuque takes it behind the net, brings it out of their zone, and skates it into the zone, back in the corner, comes around, sends it up. Couple of shots there on Evan, good save, and it pops out to the side. In the corner now, we've got Chase DeYoung battling for it. Dubuque sends it out to the center blue line. They like to pass it around there. And that hits Patrick Hurd and back to the Dubuque player. Back up to the point. And in the center, Evan Listick makes a save, comes behind the net. Dubuque still has control, back out to the point. Off to the side. Evan Listick saves that, and we'll have a face-off here in our zone. Get some fresh legs out there. See if we can kill off the next 36 seconds of the penalty. So we've got Patrick Gannon, Liam Quinn, and J.R. Wofford and Charlie Eaton on the ice. Blues are able to send it down. Saints take it behind their net. Grant Skolrud, I don't think I said his name, is also there. That's who I thought Liam was, so sorry, it's Grant. Dubuque takes it into the zone, up at the point. Grant intercepts that pass. We've got all three forwards there. Patrick Gannon sends it down the length of the ice. That is a hit down there. I kind of missed that, but Blues have successfully killed off the penalty. Dubuque is moving it around in the neutral zone. Grant Skullroot gets a stick on it, and that is the game. So thank you for watching tonight as your Quad City Blues battle against the Dubuque Saints. Unfortunately, we ended up on the wrong side of that score. Saints win it 6-2. We will be back.